Good morning, artist. I have an idea. This could actually work out pretty good. Good idea. I think this is a good idea. A video I saw on YouTube this morning by Daniel Kelly Brown. He stacks rocks, he knocks them down, makes videos, and he looks magical. I think we can do it. Colin, we need a little bit of magic these days, don't you think? I was watching YouTube videos and I was inspired by this video called Balancing Point. It's done by Daniel Kelly Brown. I think it's, in 2007. It looks a little dated, but the inspiration is really cool. Basically what he does is he makes rock arrangements. He piles up stones, goes out in nature, interacts with it, and makes piles of stones, and then videotapes himself knocking it down. And after he destroys his artwork, he plays the video backwards, and because he anticipates how he's going to do this, his gestures and his movements as he knocks over the sculptures, played in reverse, makes it look like he magically stacks things or arranges materials in nature. What he does. So he's actually walking backwards towards the camera. This is the end of the video he shot, and that's the last rock that he knocked over. He seems to have a good sense of how to follow the rocks that he's throwing away from him as if they're coming towards him. So this is in reverse. So he seems to point at the splash point and then catch the rock and set it on the pile, but he's really disassembling the pile one rock at a time, tossing it and pointing at it as it goes in the water, and then conjuring up the splash at the end, and then walks backwards. What I like about it is it's not that complicated. He doesn't do fancy stacks of rocks or arrangements. That's kind of straightforward balancing stuff, and we could all do that. I think this would be a really fun project for us to take on, that you pile something up or arrange things in an interesting way outdoors, or what I did was I just grabbed some sneakers and shoes as my first attempt. So it could be indoors too, but you arrange something artistically, take a picture of it so we know what it looks like, and can go in your portfolio. But then videotape yourself dramatically knocking it down or blowing it up or knocking it over or rolling over. I don't know. However, we destruct it. But then we'll put some sound effects and maybe some dramatic music, play it backwards, and it will look like we all have magical powers, which we all know we do anyway. Let's see where we can go with this. So this is a pile of shoes that I stacked this morning when I wanted to try this reverse video experiment. I didn't do anything fancy, I just piled them up, but then I shot a video as I knocked them apart, and I'll show you now. So a good start to this video will end up being a good finish. So I walked backwards, celebrating this magical feat I had done, gingerly approach a delicately balanced shoe, and then flicked it off. But then I didn't follow it. This next one, I looked at it and gestured to it. I feel awkward. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I pointed at it like, hey, you shoe. And then I just pushed them all away. Big, dramatic, magical push after I kicked them, and then forgot to back away. One important thing I beg of you is please hold your cameras horizontally. This best fits on your laptops, and it's easier to project when you're a famous videographer in theaters. Tons of people holding the cameras vertically. It's a pain in the butt. Don't take videos with a vertical format like I did. Please, this looks good. This is how we want to watch our movies and our shows. So, horizontal format. And now this is the video played in reverse with no edits. The sound you hear is the actual reverse sound of the shoes hitting the floor. So after an hour or so on iMovie and editing and adding some sound effects and regretting that I used a vertical format for the video, I used some Ken Burns effect to zoom in, and you can see the video. Let's do this.
Get her. Oh gosh. This little gosh, is there any feeling you take it much? Oh, and then it went.